Namaste bachcho. Myself JBN Dr. Monica Trivedi. I am from Department of Science and Technology, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So students, today's topic is a conjugated acid base and a dissociation constant of acid base. Okay, so what is a conjugated base? Okay, so conjugated word, what it means, it is this word is come from the Latin word conjugare, and it means that to join together. Okay, in an oxidation reduction process. Okay, basically it is a simultaneous process, oxidation reduction process. So this kind of reactions between the acid and base always yield their conjugated bases. Okay, in this reaction you can see that HNO3 in aqueous, it is a acid, plus H2 plays a base as a liquid, which is produced Na2 negative aqueous plus H3O plus aqueous. So here you can see that HNO3 by reduction it will give the NO2 negative, and H2O by addition of hydrogen it will give H3O plus. Okay, so by removal of hydrogen or oxidation process, it will give HNO3 give the NO2 negative, and by the oxidation process by the reduction process, the H2O convert into H3O plus. Okay, so the acid is a HNO3 and its conjugated base is a NO2 negative by the oxidation process, and the base is H2O and its conjugated base is H3O plus by the reduction. Okay, so what are the strength of acid and a base? This is a sequence of acid and base of their strength. Okay, so strong acid are completely dissociated in a water because their conjugates bases are the quite weak. Okay, so the weak acids only dissociated partially in a water because their conjugated bases are weak bases. Okay, now the substances with negligible acidity do not dissociated in water because their conjugated bases are extendedly strong. Now, what is a acid base strength? How you find out the acid base strength? In any acid base reaction, the equilibrium will favor the reaction that moves to the proton to the strong base. Like in this reaction, HCl in an aqueous solution plus H2 as a liquid will give the H3O plus in aqueous plus Cl negative in aqueous. Okay, so here the H2O is a much stronger base than compared to Cl negative. So the equilibrium lies so far to the right side, which is a K is not measured because the K is very much higher than the 1. Now in this reaction it is a base reaction. Okay, so the C2H3O5 in the aqueous and H2O liquid will give the H3O plus aqueous and C2H3O2 negative aqueous. Okay, now the acetate is a stronger base than the H2O, so the equilibrium favors the left side because K is smaller than 1. Now, what is the auto-ionization of a water? As we have seen that the water is a amphiotic type, and the pure water, a few molecules act as a base and a few act as a acid. Like in H2O, twice mole of H2O, it will give the H3O plus aqueous plus OH negative. So this process refers as a auto-ionization process because some part plays as a base and some part plays as a acid. Now, what is the ion product constant? The equilibrium expression for this process is Kc is equals to for further reaction, for above reaction, H3O plus and OH negative concentration. Kc is directly proportional to the concentration of H3O plus and concentration of OH negative. This spatial equilibrium constant is referred to as the ion product constant for water, which is noted as a Kw. Okay, and at a 25 degrees centigrade, the Kw is equals to 1.0 into 10 raised to power minus 14. Now, what are the strong acids? That the strong here we discuss the 7 strong acid, HCl, HBr, HiHNO3, H2SO4, HClO3 and HClO4. These are a strong electrolyte and exist totally as an ion in an aqueous solution. For example, like H3O plus, which is ionized, and it will give the acids. What are the strong bases? Strong bases are the soluble hydroxide, which are alkaline matter, and heavier alkaline earth metals hydroxides. And for example, like calcium plus, strontium plus, and barium plus. Okay, and these substances dissociated completely in aqueous solutions. What is the dissociation constant? For a generalization acid dissociation of generalization of a dissociation constant like HA in aqueous plus H2 in a liquid, it will convert into HA negative in aqueous plus H3O plus in aqueous. The equilibrium expressed would be Kc is equals to concentration of a product by concentration of a reactant. H2 presence in the axis, so its concentration is negligible here. So the Kc is equals to concentration of concentration of H3O plus and A negative by HA. This equilibrium constant is called the acid dissociation constant, and it is denoted as a Ka. Now here in this table you can see there are dissociation constant discussed for many example, like for acid hydrofluoride HA, its structure is H, linear form. Okay, so its conjugated base is F, and this is the equilibrium reaction for fluoride, hydrofluoric. So its dissociation constant is 6.8 into 10 raised to power 4. So here you can see the dissociation constant for various reaction, like for acetic acid and hyperchlorous acid and hydrocyanide acid, phenol. Okay, so these are the dissociation constant for the this acids. The dissociation constant also calculated from the pH of the solution. The pH of 0.10 m solution of formic acid, and the HCOH at the 25 degree centigrade is 2.38. Now we can calculate from this pH Ka, the value for the Ka. As we all know that the Ka is equals to the concentration of product by concentration of reactant. So here we put the concentration of CH3O plus and COO negative by the HCOH. Now from this we will get the concentration the pH of a 0.1 m solution of a formic acid, and HCOH at 25 degrees centigrade is 2.38. So at this temperature we will calculate the Ka. We need the equilibrium concentration of all these three things, and we can find the H3O plus, which is same as the HCOH from the pH. Now by putting the value of above reactant, we will find the value of Ka. So in by this table you will find out that initially the concentration of HCOH is 0.110, and the initially of concentration of products are 0. After some time it will convert into minus 4.2 into 10 to the power 3 plus 4.2 into 10 to the power 3 and plus 4.2 10 to the power 3. Okay, at equilibrium the concentration changes, and it will give the dissociation constant. You can put the values here and you will get the dissociation constant. It is 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 4. Thank you very much.